So today I'm going to be making a video exploiting a backdoor in VSFTPD version 2.3.4. This exploit makes use of a backdoor in one of the FTP daemons. So on my left here, I've got a Kali Linux machine with the terminal pulled up, and in the top right over here, I've got a Metasploitable OS VM running, and then in the bottom, I just have an extra terminal. So the first thing for this is we need to log in to the Metasploitable operating system. The default credentials are msfadmin and then msfadmin. So now that we're logged into the Metasploitable OS, we're going to run ifconfig. This is going to show us the IP address that we need to attack. We see it up here under the eth0. We see the IP address is 172.16.145.2. So we're going to take that, go over here to the Kali Linux machine, and we're going to make a connection to our Metasploitable IP, that 172.16.145.2, and then we're going to be connecting to port 21 to start out with, because that's the FTP port. So now that we're in there, we're going to connect using pretty much any username here. The important part is that we need to have a smiley face or a colon and then and parentheses at the end of our username. That's going to generate a backdoor on port 6200. And then for password, we're just going to use any password. Doesn't really matter what password you use. Next, you're going to need to open a new terminal in Kali Linux. Okay, now that we got that open, same thing, we're going to create a connection, this time to port 6200. And then we're going to run command who am I, verifying that we have root access. As you can see, we have root access for the Metasploitable OS. And yeah, we can now just kind of have root access to the system, list the files, check some things out in there. But that's pretty much the whole exploit, just logging in using the smiley face, and then you create a backdoor and connect to that, and then you have root access. So pretty vulnerable system there, and a pretty easy exploit.